Hello YouTube, welcome back to CRYPTBEARDS 15. We've got an interesting fortress here. It's lived to the point where in 4.4.10, the version of the game that we're playing right now, we start to see the influence of dwarven moods and depression spirals abound. So I don't know how long this fortress has to live, but we'll keep it going as long as we can because our military has proven robust. More robust than any prior CRYPTBEARDS, at least. I mean, people in chat have been poo-pooing the killing of giants and ettins as some kind of weak sauce endeavour, but we did repel an entire wave of elves with very few casualties. One, even, I think. Only one person died when the elves attacked. And frankly, we're on shaky ground with the elves at the moment. Personally, I'm toing and froing about whether to go for a purge in the fortress, because we do have a number... He looks like an elf, but he's a Marks dwarf. Okay, we'll let it go. But there are elves wandering around. Plenty of elven poets, there we go, and an elven bard. And I'm wondering if it's time to purge the elves. Maybe we should bop them, and as they try to flee, they'll get caught in cage traps. And then once they're in cage traps... whee! Plop! Sizzle. We'll have them land in the volcano. That could be interesting, couldn't it? I mean, we have some crundles that we can throw in the volcano, but somehow a crundle doesn't seem to be a suitable sacrifice for a volcano, you know? A crundle going into the volcano is probably looking at the lava going, what is this? I don't understand. What is happening? Oh, what's going on? Whereas an elf fully well knows that it's going to be immolated in moments. It's a combo of panic. Anyway, not that I want to... No, that's not true. I do want to make elves suffer. I'm an awful, awful dwarven being. Anyway, where are we going now? Oh, hello, Hiki-Jiki. Welcome back to chat. Thanks for joining us. A mist generator in the tavern usually keeps dwarves reasonably sane. A mist generator, you say? That could be interesting. That's true, Rando. We must think of the exotic pets because, you know, you're not going to get them any other way. The elves and what the people who bring it. But the external elves, the people already in our fortress, maybe we can forgive. But the external elves who've been coming along and attacking us, these could be the ideal candidates for our first expeditionary force. I've never done this in Dwarf Fortress. I don't know how it works, but maybe, just maybe, we'll put together enough of a military to sally forth and destroy the elves at source. Which again is going to destroy the trade, but fuck it. You know, it's an achievement, isn't it? Jeeves. I don't even know why I did that. Right, shall we have a little look? Oh, by the way, Hiki-Jiki, feel free to expand on that mist generator idea. I've heard of the concept, don't know about the execution. At the moment, the only mist they seem to be anywhere near is going to be lava mist, which is ideally avoided. It's not something that you want to turn your face to and allow to fall gently. It's probably something you want to turn your back on and scream and run from as your back flesh sizzles. Maybe we need to take these archery targets out because they can't get behind to dig out the arrow retrieval thing. So I'm going to remove this building, bonk, and then hopefully, once it's gone, the miners will come here, dig out the channel, and we'll be able to retrieve all the arrows. I'll do a little stairway down into the lower level. We're not above anything, are we? Nope, it's all good. And people can go and retrieve the silver bolts. Because let's face it, even though we have a lot of silver, and making bolts out of silver is a kind of economic choice for us here, they are worth a bit, aren't they? So it might be worth gathering them up after all. A waterfall, eh? That could be beautiful in the tavern, but it's going to require some engineering. And I, as we have established, am a real pump noob. I know very little about the workings of pumps in Dwarf Fortress. I'm going to need my hand held all the way through. Anyway, let's resume the action because I'm not going to get anything done if I don't. They're just going to sit here while I waffle, and that's suboptimal. Have we traded with these lads at the trading depot? I don't remember. You know what? We're going to let them trot. If anyone remembers whether or not we traded, let me know in chat, but I'm fairly certain we did, so I'm going to let them go. You can kill a dwarf who's a weir creature, wait until the change into a weir creature, order your militia to attack them, and the kill order will stick after they change back. Very cunning, very cunning. But I like having a screaming weir creature there. I mean, from the film Nightbreed, where they have these weird berserkers locked up in the basement of Midian, I like having my own version of that. You never know, maybe we could organise some prison system whereby anyone who becomes subject to dwarven justice, is actually ejected into the weir room. So we end up with a massive room full of ravening weir creatures that we could maybe try and herd out onto the surface somehow through some kind of elaborate piping system to defend the fortress. Only at very specific times, though, of course. That's going to be a major flaw in that defence system. You made an ASCII diagram of the mist generator. Twitch chat does not love ASCII diagrams. It's quite difficult to get them to display. Oh, we've got a crossbowman and an axeman visiting. That's nice. I haven't actually looked at the rest of the fortress, have I? I've only been looking at the surface and sort of musing on things to come. Let's go deeper. What do we... Oh, I remember what was good. I remember what happened last time. No, this isn't it. We discovered... Where did we get down to? We discovered adamantine. We found candy, boys. Candy. Excuse me, I'm getting a little overexcited. Where did I find the candy? This is our mining floor deep down, but it's not deep down enough. Whoa, why are you boys digging any of this shit? We found adamantine. It's time to get our boys in blue. Oh, that was... Okay. Sod it. Doesn't matter. You know what? Let's do this with a block designation. It's gonna be quicker. We should probably do the stairs down. Oh, wait. Oh, for fuck's sake, that was the route. That was the route they were taking to the bloody thingamajiggle. D-I... Oh, for fuck's sake! I've completely ballsed it up. Okay, let's try that again. Go down the floor. Okay, that's fine. That's all good the way it is. This is what's fucked. So we want to go up. Oof, there we go. I want to put stairs in here. Go down one floor. Push. There we go. Up a floor. Then we dig. Yes. Now it's taking shape. Wait, what? Whatever. That'll do. That's right, isn't it? Okay, I'm just going up a floor higher than I was. Fine, doesn't matter. We've kind of corrected the damage. Got a bit confused there, as you may have noticed. It's not... Oh, okay. Well, I those would have been some weird boobs, to be honest, Hiki Cheeky, if there had been boobs. The nipples appear to be outside the breast, which is an unusual positioning, to say the least. Why are my dwarfs not digging up here? I bet they're finding all sorts of gemmy stuff down here, aren't they? They're going nuts on the gems. Or maybe they're spiralling into deep depression. I think I need to de-designate some of these gemstone ones. It's just gonna distract from what they should be doing. So no more gemmies for you, boys. No more gemmies for you, boys. No more gemmies for you. Excuse me. I apologise for that little outburst. I'll try to stop it happening again, but you know how things are. There we go. Lovely. Now hopefully this is the highest priority digger wiggle. Diggly wiggly. Yes it is. Yes it is. I see you tried to warn me there, Rando303, but hey, I figured it out myself. That was good. I'm getting better. I'm improving slowly, day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour. Certainly not really day by day. I don't play Dwarf day by day. Play Dwarf Fortress day by day. I definitely play it hour by hour. Although I would love to do a whole day of Dwarf Fortress sometime, but I can imagine the sort of hollow feeling at the end of it where you think, oh god, I did nothing but Dwarf Fortress today. Oh, Doc the surgeon is starving and dehydrated. Poor old Doc, also deep in the clutches of depression, being ravened by dwarven dolorousness or dolefulness. Poor old dwarves. I had a little look through the thesaurus to do my Reddit post today, and there's quite a few little words about depression that begin with D. It's good. It's gravy. What the hell's going on here? Digging cancelled. Warm stone located. This is you, is it? Where have you discovered warm stone? And why have we got so many of these bad boys digging around? I could have sworn I got rid of all these designations. Oh, I just blocked them off. Okay. Okay. You don't worry. Let's get rid of this. Boom, boom. We found the ore we wish to mine. Doesn't matter. about anything else. All we want is that sweet, sweet adamantine. Oh, sweet adamantine. Sweet adamantine. Do, do, do. How I love to make my clothes. Oh, hello. What's this? It's Ocelot. Hello, Ocelot. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. And gracias for the bits. It's much appreciated. Am I supposed to be digging here? No, these are phantom stairs, aren't they? These are left hanging from a prior mistake. Okay, DX. There we go. De-designate. They're just going to confuse matters. I'm sure they'll cost us frames. I'm sure they'll cost us frames if we leave them there. Right, where was that? Where was that lovely adamantine I was going to mine out? Here we go. There's some right next to a volcano. But at least we can see kind of what is and isn't mineable. Hopefully, this little tunnel they're digging here will pull straight through a big lump of adamantine. That would be nice. Warm stone located. What, here? Arse candles. Does that mean there's magma there that we just haven't spotted yet? Or is it just the heat travels that far out from the stone? Okay, I'm going to try for a diversion. We'll see if we can get round it this way. Come on, dwarves. Come on, lads. Get digging. Diggy, diggy, boys. Diggy, diggy, boys. You did. You did, Super Chaser. Hello. Welcome back to the stream. As we can see, the old Weir Chaser lives on. We have been discussing, of course, people have been petitioning for your execution, but we'll see how that plays out. I like having you as a reminder of the dangers of lycanthropy in the fortress. It's handy to have somebody to look at and go, careful, when you're out there fighting those old weird creatures, don't go punching them, not in the teeth. That's a bad play. Super bad play. Where the figgins are we? I've got to put a hotkey down for this adamantine. Here we go. Shift H, F7, F7, F7. That's it. Zoom here. Name Adamantine. Adamantine. That'll do. Adamantine will do. Stand and deliver here, adamantine or your life. Sorry. I apologise. Is it because there's lava above or lava below? There's lava below. Okay, this whole tunnel's going to be an absolute pain in the arse to dig out, isn't it? Okay, so that lava goes all the way across. There's no way we're going through without Okay. Priority number 1. That's why they're not digging it out, because it's priority number 2. These guys need priority 1 digging. Let's get rid of this sack of shite that I've created. Escape. Fingers crossed, no lava. No lava. No lava. Come on, boys. Come on. Let me just check that is the edge of the lava. It is. So it's the lava below, not the lava in front of us that we need to worry about. Just don't channel. Just don't channel. He can come from under the stone. That's good. That's good. That's good. This is it. Eventually, you've reached your final fate. And before depression kicked in as well, Rando. That's lucky. That's lucky. Fingers crossed, everybody. They've taken the job. They're coming down to do it. Sooner rather than later, we're going to see if there is undiscovered magma on the other side of that wall. Come on. From below. From below. From below. From below. From below. From below. Now that's become one word in my mind. What the fuck is a from below? Must be some kind of creature. Okay. This is going to be a pain in the arse. Keep digging, lads. Keep digging. Bosh, there we go. Keep digging. Keep digging. It's important that you keep digging. Where's my diggers at? Can I tell them to ignore these notifications at all? Or is that pure unfettered lunacy? I have my suspicions. Oh, I didn't press D there, did I? I pressed E. Don't even know what that does. What does pressing E do? Keep digging. We'll get there soon. We'll get there soon. Come on. We're nearly at the adamantine. I keep forgetting to designate every time he digs through. And unpause. Come on, lad. Do this for me. We'll not escape now. That's it. It's... Oh, the scoundrel can't cope. Press D. Designate. That's it. Now press escape. Now press space. There we go. What are you doing? What are you doing? Nobody else is up for the job? What is this? You're some kind of lava phobes or something. Come on. Dig! Dig, I say! Dig! You little bastards. What are you up to? Don't start moaning to me about food. I bought a buttload of picks. Every lad in the fortress should at the moment, who can, be able to pick up a mining pick. Pick up a mining pick? Pick up a pick. And then head down to the mines and get working. Come on. We know... Oh, a miner's throwing a tantrum. This could explain everything. Obuk Ervadning. Okay, Obuk, let's take a quick look at you in Dwarf Therapist and find out what's wrong. Let's have a little analysis, shall we? Analysis. What's causing these thoughts? Let's have a little look-see. Obok. He's a miner, so if we sort by mining, they're currently sorted by squadron. Here's Obok. He's a level 4 miner, having a right old tantrum. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Having said that, our level 20 miners seem relatively fine. They have a stress level of minus 39.1k, but they are having unknown horrified thoughts. What's this? Horrified after being haunted/tormented/possessed by a dead pet. Bliss dining in a legendary dining room and insulted after getting into an argument. Hiki-jiki, you're being haunted by a pet. Why are the pets not getting buried? I'm pretty sure... Oh, maybe I didn't designate any graves for burying. Anyway, let's have a quick look at old Obok, see why he's stropping out. Within the last week, he felt adoration after becoming a parent of a baby. Well, that explains a lot. Uneasiness after being unable to pray for too long. Oh, you silly religious Billy. Let's have another look. Uneasiness after being unable to acquire something for too long. Uneasiness after a lack of a decent meal. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. It's the possession by the dead pet which seems to be the real humdinger there. I feel like that's going to be the one thing that's going to knock you up. Knock you up? Knock you over? Knock you up? That's not the word I was looking for. Oh look, Voliol's in deep depression, Super Chaser's in a berserk rage, and Nunchaku Chaku is currently stumbling obliviously. So we have 4 dwarves with serious happiness conditions. However, that's not bad out of 135. That's 131 dwarves who are not currently suffering from a mental break. Oh, hang on a minute. There's another one. Doc. Okay. So we've got 130 dwarves who are not currently suffering from a mental break. Inod must be on the way because I've sorted them by happiness and he's down here with all the people who've cracked. What's up with you, Inod? What's going to make you snap? Let's have a look. Delight after watching performances, horrified after witnessing death 4 times, admiration after watching a performance, pleasure while performing, euphoric due to inebriation, frustration after being unable to find somebody in charge to cry on. Ah, where's somebody in charge? I need to weep on your shoulder. Let's have a little look here at the chat and see what's going on, just in case there's anyone who's demanding a dwarf, because these could be the final moments it's even possible, because we could be sliding into a depression spiral as I speak. Voliol died of dehydration. It's a sad day. Oh. Let's sort by has nickname. Where's Voliol? He's here at the bottom. Let's just do a quick read. I think he's going to go away once he's dead. Bosh. Voliol has vanished from the roster. May his name ring out through the ages and be depicted in the engravings of our walls. He was a good dwarf. He tried his best, and he died his best. Poor old everybody, having to suffer the loss of Voliol. Never mind, let's head back to the fortress quickly, and I'll make sure I haven't missed anything in chat. Stop and smell the Oh, rando boshed. Ew. You can always move in above the adamantine. Oh, Salot, that's very, very clever. Do a little bit of channeling to get it out. That's nice. The most painful candy bar indeed. Need to assign the labour, just having picks isn't enough. I think some of them came in with it on. I mean, that Obot guy did. I never told him to mine. I've played this for a long time and I've never seen a pet ghost. Oh, well there you go. Super Chaser being off-put by babies. Oh, Voliol, you did do something. You starved and dehydrated to death through depression. I know it's not the most glorious manner in which a dwarf has ever perished, but be happy that you lived through many years of fortress life and were, I presume, a vital part of that fortress. I can't remember what you did, but you did some things, and that's what's important. You've got to remember that. Voliol, he did something. Here we go, and Rando's filling him in even more. It's terrible. On the upside, you'll probably be haunting the rest of the dwarves now. That's true, although we do have a graveyard that should be functional. Let's quickly check that. Let's just make sure that we haven't... Aha! This is going to make things a little easier for those seeking a little bit of final rest. There we go. They're all allowed to have pets in now, so that's good. I mean, personally, I'm like, why are we putting pets in fucking coffins? But whatever, if it's going to stop them haunting us, that'll do. That's already ready, that's already ready, that's already ready, that's already ready, that's already ready. I think all of these should be ready for burial. Are you ready for Daddy? Are you ready for Daddy? What is wrong with me? Okay, no one buried any of these yet. Oh, here we go, we found one. It was worth going through them all. Look at that. Look at that. Sometimes it's worth doing the clicks. Oh, Foliol, here you are. You were a fish herd. A fish herd? A fish herd? No, it's shortened. You were a fisher dwarf, not a fish herd, which is an unusual profession to say the least. I've certainly never heard of anyone doing that before. Leia the Lovely, dead. Nobody in here. Is it... Oh no, sorry, current owner. Imush Katikundust, ghost. Wait, he was our military superstar with the 134 kills. No, not Imush. Let's sort by military squad. Was it him? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Squad. Where's the squad? I'm losing my mind. Squad. No, that was Erib. Erib whatever. Erib. Sorry, I was off in Dwarf Therapist there for a moment. I'm back now. I'm back with you in Dwarf Fortress. Don't worry. I had a little panic reference. This is the resting place of Imosh Kuboriteth. Kurobiteb, whatever, dwarven names, boo. Stukos Tetfakov, Stonecrafter, who else we got? Shorast is dead. That's a you. We buried a sheep in a grave next to a mason. Okay. A lie maker and a herbalist. So the graveyard's got some space in it. People can be memorialised. Let's quickly check. Control N, make a sculpture garden. Have any of these slabs got names on them? Because I know I told someone to memorialise the lad who's trapped with the weir creature, but they haven't done it yet. Intriguing. I wonder how we get them to do that. Need to not just bury the dead, but memorial slabs to remove the ghosts. Maybe the slab needed placing before it needed engraving. So I'm going to quickly head to... How do we do this? A Crafts Dwarf Workshop, F2. There's a Crafts Dwarf Workshop. And I'm going to add a new task. And I'm going to say, Engrave Memorial Slab, Alt S. There we go. No slabs engraved. So, we have Entombed. And Imush is the only ghost, apparently. So let's Bosh, Imush Katakundist Engraver. And let's head up to the graveyard again and see if anything happens. I know we're not getting any closer to the adamantine, but I've become interested in something, okay? I can be distracted. This is my stream. Come on, give me a chance. Right, Voliol demands a fine tomb. Well, I'll see what I can do. Let's quickly check to see what you're in. This is you, isn't it? No, you're over here. Voliol, here we go. You've got a quartzite coffin. Let's have a little look-see. If I press Enter or V, will that give me a... Q, does that give me a chance to look at it? No, it doesn't. How do I look at the tomb? It's got to be V, right? Why is it looking at the wrestler? I don't care about wrestlers. It's not V. I don't know how to inspect your tomb, Voliol, so I'm not sure if I can even tell what quality it is, but we'll see. We'll see. Fisher herd indeed, JC experience. I mean, maybe if you were a merman with a murdog, but a murdog sounds like a terrible killer, doesn't it? Don't deal with him, sir. He's a murdog. With that many kills, he was probably a vampire. That's possible. Voliol could be a vampire, but I think we would have seen more notifications by now if he was. And all the kills appear above board. Sasquatches, general prey animals for hunters, and stuff like that. He's not actually killed any dwarves or anything, so it's not too bad. Ghosts can kill, but just by driving dwarves mad, I believe. That's the thing. Aha! Rando has posted the slab wiki. Let me have a look at that while we wait for the save to finish. I might not notice the save finishing, so I might need some prompting. I can only see it on the review screen. Slabs are buildings which can serve as an alternative to a coffin in the event that a dwarf's body cannot be retrieved, thus preventing the dwarf from haunting the fortress as a ghost. Slabs must be constructed at a mason's workshop using Alt-S and require 1 stone. Slabs can be built solely for decoration purposes to increase a fortress or room's value. They can be considerably more useful for this than statues, since poor layout decisions will not trap dwarves. In order to dedicate a slab to a particular dwarf, a slab must be carved into a memorial at a craftsdwarf workshop by an engraver, using Alt-S Engrave Memorial Slab. The engraver will retrieve the slab and engrave it. After it has been engraved, the slab may be built from the building menu with Alt-S. Save complete.
Save complete.
Save complete. Okay. Calm down, text-to-speech guy. Jeez. He's so fucking rude sometimes. He's not impressed by ninjas. He's fucking so ragey. Bear with me, I'm going to read from the wiki. I'm just going to finish this. You can create a memorial hall, functionally identical to a sculpture garden from slabs. Unlike statues, slabs do not block movement. An engraved slab can be read in fortress mode using T, Enter, V, and contains information on the arrival and death of the creature. If it slew any important figures or fortress dwarves, it may be noted on the slab as well. If you're not sure how a dwarf or creature died, engraving and placing a slab may reveal it. In the case of military action, the killer is listed at the end of the entry. If, for example, a drawbridge atom smasher squashed your dwarf, then that will be the engraved folly. Ooh, very interesting. I like it. But obviously, we placed all our slabs and we didn't get one engraved. So, unless there's a slab knocking around that I haven't placed, let's minimise the wiki and come back into the game. Have a quick check at the chat, see what's going on. Yeah, JC Experience, the ghosts are probably what prompted the murder spiral. Ghost murders. Ooh. Welcome to Ghost Murder. I believe room quality is visible under the very outdated building room list. Ah. Oh yeah, that T. T was the thing it said would let me read the thingies. So let's try T'ing. Ah, here we go. A marble coffin. A quartzite coffin. What are you in here? Quartzite coffin. Voliole is inside. Let's enter and view. Oh, well, let's read the description of what a coffin is. A final resting place for dwarves. Must be built and assigned before burial can occur. Named a coffin when made from stone or glass. Tombs may be designated and assigned from them. What? Oh, I see. Corpses contained in coffins may still reanimate. Oh. Maybe we should start practicing with some kind of really go for the volcano worship. Throw the dead into the volcano and then just slab them. Maybe that's the one for the next fortress. Tell you what, remind me, the next fortress we will have special burial procedures which involve volcanoing anything that dies. Cool. Unless it can be sort of, butchered and made into stuff. This is an exceptional quartzite coffin. Happy with that, Voliole? Is exceptional good enough for you? I mean, sounds pretty damn good. I mean, our masons ain't no slouches. I mean, most of those coffins are going to be fairly decent. But hopefully that'll satisfy your need, and you will be chuffed to bits with it. Okay, Stephen Hawking's understudy. Yeah, he did sound a little bit, a little bit grumpy. I'm going to have to look back at that, because that save complete was truly dismissive. Text-to-speech guy gives no fucks about the stream. Why am I being forced to watch this bullshit? I don't care about Dwarf Fortress! That's what he's saying in his heart. You can use the Death Cause command in DF Hack 2. Ghosts are really bad with emotions and moods now. Okay, so before anything happens, we're not going to see a chat chop up here and start engraving on the already placed slabs. So we're going to press F2, we're going to come down here, and we're going to put in a special order, not through the... Actually, you know what? I am going to go through the manager screen. Let's... JMQ... Hang on a minute. Excuse my belch there. SLAB, constructor rock slab. Thank you very much. Could we have 20? I like ordering things in 20s. Don't judge me! Manager is dead, or at least insane. Ah! Okay, let's quickly go to the noble screen and see what we find here. The mayor, Unib, alive. Captain of the guard, alive. Someone to be, militia commander, alive. Oh, the mayor and the captain of the guard have new requirements. The hammerer position is vacant. The manager position is still good. It's Nunchaku Chaku. Oh, Nunchaku Chaku, no, you've gone nuts. Managering is no longer on the table, or brokering, or bookkeeping. Oh no, Nunchaku, we're going to have to take you to some kind of retirement home. You're going to have to spend the rest of your days in a bed, staring at the ceiling going, I don't remember who I am! And I mean, and if that doesn't horrify you, then you possibly, you're crazy already. Oh my god. Unib Utushrolosh, the militia, whatever, he's still good. But we got some more militia captain positions. So we're sorry, Nunchaku, we're going to have to retire you and replace you with someone else who obviously won't be as good. Well, apart from the fact that you're a nutcase. But hopefully we'll be able to do something about your eventual demise, make it comfortable for you. Hopefully you won't starve and dehydrate like everybody else. Maybe you'll be lucky and you'll fall unconscious, be taken to the hospital, and you'll live the rest of your life out in a comatose state. That's not lucky, is it? I mean, I suppose there are worse ways to go, for sure. Maybe not for your loved ones, but hey, scoundrel. You're taking this stream into a pretty dark place right now, and maybe people watching, whatever time it is, are not looking for that kind of thing. Maybe we should get back on track and do some Dwarf Fortress. I think that makes sense, doesn't it? Or am I being a big silly Billy? Am I being a nonsense talker? Probably. Right, so we need a new manager. Who's good for managing? Let's take a look. I'm going to quickly refer to Dwarf Therapist, actually, and see if we can find someone who's a real good lad at it. I am going to sort into roles. Can I do that? No. No, you can't. Of course you can't. Cased, what does that do? Dwarves? Elves? We've only got one elf in the fortress. We could get him in the volcano without even much of a struggle, to be honest. And then we've got 6 humans. Okay, that's what cased is. I would call that species or race, but whatever. If that's what you want to call it, you can call it that. Right, so I'm looking. You can't see the drop downs, unfortunately. My mouse going up is looking at this. Sort by nothing, age, cased, current job, goals, happiness, has nickname, health, highest moodable skill, highest skill, job type, second legendary status. You know what? Sort by nothing, and we will pick the best candidate for the role. Other skills, who is the best appraiser? Boom! Oh, it's Nunchaku by a fucking country mile. He's a legendary +1 appraiser, and nobody else in the fortress even has a notch on that skill belt. Well done me. Well done me. We're going to have to pick somebody at random for that role. What about organisers? Ah, now this isn't too bad. We have some good organisers, but I get the feeling that this is almost entirely due to them being in the military, which is going to make them bad for the management role because they're going to be occupied most of the time. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay, so what do we got in terms of record keepers? Who's a good record keeper? Show me that.
If you want to be the best.
Oh, sorry, I was about to break into the song for record breakers and then realised I can't remember it. Poor old Roy Castle. Anyway, let's look at Aban, Dumabok and Bemble and Rabamshah. We're going to sort by squads so we can see who's actually military lads. Oh, Aban! Aban, you're a decent record keeper, but you're not in the military, so that's good. What about Bemble? Well, Bemble's not in the military either, and he's a reasonable organiser, but we'll check that later. Aban Dumatobok, you, my friend, are going to be our new... Oh shit, what are you going to be? You're going to be our new record keeper. That's the record keeper, that's the name of the job, isn't it? Oh fuck it, I'm sure I'll figure it out. Let's head back over to Dwarf Fortress, to the noble screen, and figure out what it was. Bookkeeper, that's the lad. So we want our bookkeeper to be replaced. Sorry, Nunchaku. It had to be done. And we want Aban Dumatubok. Where is he? There he is, near the top. Weaponsmith. Shit, didn't check the other labours, did I? Let's just check to see how good a weaponsmith he is. Fuck! He's not the best. He's not the best, Aban. Sorry, Aban. You're there's a legendary boy much better than you knocking around. So frankly, you're coming off the production lines and going straight into nobility. That's, if anything, an upgrade, right? What does Aban require? He needs an office. Just a meagre one, but that's fine. We can find a meagre office. What about our broker? We're going to have to replace the broker, but it's going to have to be some random spod because nobody else has any skills other than Nunchaku. One moment. Let's quickly just diagnose Nunchaku once again, because we want to make sure it's not something that is going to get better, because if he's going to get better, he wants to be that lad. He wants to be the trader. Nunchaku, what the fucking hell? He was what? Hang on, read the dwarves, you maniac. That's the thing. You got to check to make sure everyone's good. Holy shit. He recovered. Nunchaku-chaku's not going nuts. Let me just bring you over here and show you what's going on. Sorry, I'm gazing at Dwarf Therapist and leaving you a practically black screen. What could I possibly do? Recording length. Oh, Rando, thank you very much. Keeping an eye on the length as ever. Thank you very much for watching, YouTube. We will unravel this mystery in the next video. I'll see you there, hopefully. Hopefully this is enough of a cliffhanger to draw you on to the next one. Hopefully this playlist will generate minutes and minutes of view time. See you later.